Okay, starting off with the passive. This skill, um, you can say this is some kind of a mini further enchantment. So what this does is that every time Sivir gets a auto on the enemy, she basically gets a additional movement speed that would last for 2 seconds, starting from 30 movement speed to 35, 40, then 45, then 50. Okay, for the next skill, the first skill, which is the Q, this uh goes up to a range of 1250, which is pretty long, okay? And the cooldown at level 1 and onwards is about, well, it's not about, but it's 9 seconds, okay? And the mana cost increases. Um, it increases by 10 on each level you put on the Q. Okay, so what this does is that Sivir throws a boomerang at a straight line, but then when you try to move around, let's say you go to the left, the boomerang will follow you and start to shift a bit to the left while coming to you. So for uh, every time you throw this and hits a lot of targets, it will be reduced by 15% on each target, which caps at 40% damage reduction. This is really good for farming, poking especially, and trying to burst people down. Uh, from my experience, this is one of the best skills, for as an AD carry to take down people. It deals a lot of damage. Okay, for next skill, this ricochet is a really useful skill as this can be used to cancel your basic attack animation, such as the basic attack with Revenue's Hydra. This does a similar thing. Basically, you gain 3 autos that bounces the enemies and dealing percentage of her attack to each additional damage hit to the enemy. And only the first target will be affected with on-hit effects such as Sheen or Lifesteal or let's say Iceborne Gauntlet, those on-hit effect things. And there's no limit on how many bounces it will do. It will just hit all the minions or champions that is in the range. Well, that's the W. And the bounce damage is pretty weak in the early game, but it increases gradually as time passes and you upgrade this skill. Yeah, for this E is really important. For those of you who have a really fast reaction time, this is the skill for you. Basically, this is free QSS. Well, not QSS active, but sorry, my dog is in the background. She's running around. Okay, anyways, this E will block any skill. I don't think Ignite works on this though. It will block any skill which hits the barrier. So when you activate this skill, Sivir will create a barrier around her, which lasts up to 1.5 seconds. And within that 1.5 seconds, if she gets hit by, let's say, Ezreal ulti, Ezreal Q, or any magical damages, she will deny that, and no damage is given to her. Okay, and when in return, when she gets hit by that, she gets mana back. At level 1, the mana get she backs is 80, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, if you can time this right and you can deny some CC such as like Amumu stun, which is the ulti, or let's say Riven stun W, anything like that. This is really useful. Excuse me. This is the ulti, which is the R. It's called On the Hunt. This is a super deadly initiating move. So basically, if you pair this up with let's say any support or animate, Rumble, um, Hecarim, Gnar, anything that initiates really well, this skill goes perfectly with it. So when you activate this and let's say um okay, so and anyways, the range is 1000 for those of your friends who are in that 1000 range. They will get this uh bonus attack speed and the initial movement speed. It will help them catch up with the enemies on your front line, so you can position yourself behind and then just follow up with your teammates. Well, this skill is really useful for hunting down enemies, chasing down, running away, for initiating and disengaging. Okay, that's it for the skill. Hello and welcome back. This will be a guide on how to manage your poking and trading during laning phase. So normally you would want to take your Q. You would want to take this when you actually think you can uh, out-trade the enemy, but 99% of the time you would take this. But unless you want to push up your lane so you can get to level 2 fast, you would want to take W since it bounces infinitely. So if you throw it here, it will just bounce back like this, hit the enemy champion. But for now, I'll just take Q for learning purposes. Okay, if you play AD carry, any AD carry, you need to be good in last hitting. You have to get about 60 CS in 10 minutes, that's okay, but well, if you're, if you're a bit experienced, get up to like 70-ish. That's already good. For the starting items, for all AD carries, you will want to go for the Dawn's Blade and the Half Potion due to the changes with Longsword and stuff. I mean changes to the Dawn's Blade. Um, well, that's it for the starting um build, and I will be explaining you about what to build and when to build that item and why you should build that later on. Yo guys, welcome back. Okay, for the skill order, you would normally want to take Q level 1, uh, E level 2 or W level 2, it depends on the matchup, but mostly go for E level 2 because of the safer route. So Q level 1, level 2 E, level 3 Q, and your priority on maxing your skill is the Q, and then goes to W. Because if you max your E, you might get a lot of mana, but it's not that, worth because you are not able to produce a lot of damage compared to going W and Q. And of course you have to max your ulti whenever it's up. Alright, for the masteries you want to go for 29 and then 9 and 0. You would want to go and take the dangerous game if you want to by taking 1 point from the warlord, because warlord uh point is not that important for me, like in my opinion. So just take 2 points on warlord and then 1 point on dangerous game. I'm sorry, I forgot to change it here, but that's what you have to do. So take 1 point off from warlord and put it on dangerous game. Dangerous game is located right below executioner. And of course the standard 9 defense pages, regen, minus damage from hero and all stuff. Okay, for the runes, you will wanna go for the 3 attack speed quints with 9 flat AD marks, 9 flat armor seals, and 9 flat MR clips. This is the standard AD carry rune for all AD carries nowadays, because attack speed runes are OP, okay, in a sense. Okay, so for the item build order, you would want to rush for the uh, Infinity Edge by getting a pickaxe or a BF sword if possible, which costs 1550 gold. It's good to have a early rush on BF sword because it will give that high AD. And after you get the Infinity Edge, you can go for either the Berserker Greaves or the Static Shiv or even Phantom Dancer. But most people would actually go for the Berserker Greaves and then to Static Shiv, or Berserker Greaves to Phantom Dancer. But I would recommend going for Static Shiv because it's really cost efficient compared to Phantom Dancer, and also gives that unique passive which is really good for bursting down enemies, especially tank enemies. And after that you can go for the Last Whisper or the Blade of Ruin King or the Bloodthirster depending on your matchup. Let's say your enemies are more to the tanky side, then you go for the Last Whisper, or not. If the enemies are bursty and you need some sustain and you need to try to take them down faster, you go for the ability of Ruin King and then to the Last Whisper. And then yeah, after that you can take some defensive items such as Banshee's Veil for uh against going against AP users, or Guardian's Angel if the enemies are too bursty, such as Zed, LeBlanc, Lysandra, all those assassins, and Mercurial Scimitar if they have a lot of CC. You need this because it will take out or remove any CC or anything like a Zed ulti. Right, so for this part, I will be, playing playing a real game with my friends. The Anna here is actually my support for our team. So yeah, I'm still waiting for minions here. For them to spawn and come to the lane. Okay. We have a pretty good bot lane matchup, Sivir Annie. We have this really bursty engaging comp. At level 6, we are able to engage in team fights really well. When I ulti, Annie can just get the the passive from my. Wait, it's not passive, but Annie can get the effect from my ulti, and she gets a movement speed bonus. Then she can either flash ulti to engage or just ride along my ulti and get the Tibers on the enemy. Okay, for the early level, as a Sivir, you just wanna farm, and depending on your skill take for your level 1 and also the enemy. Now, since I know that I can out-trade Kalista early levels, I took my Q. As you can see there, I was trading quite well. Actually, I actually won the trade because I did a 2v1 trade and I won. The boomerang actually bounces back twice, which deals hella damage. Right, you have to be good in the skill shots because the boomerang is actually pretty slow. I noticed that I took W because I wanted to be able to trade more. If you want to use this efficiently, go for the basic attack and W automatically, so you will throw out 2 boomerangs at the same time. Let's see, like that. Okay, if you see that your enemy AD carrier is trying to last hit, you just hit him with your W, or your basic attack, or your Q. And that at that point before, she was running away, so I just Q'd her because she wouldn't be able to attack me back. So that means that I will be able to dish out free damage on her. Okay, LeBlanc got first blood in mid lane, which is really good since she's a snowbally carry. And I'm always farming here, and as I've said before, if you get about 60 to 70 CS by 10 minutes, that's already ideal. But if you get above that, wow, you're good. Right, so I see Jarvan coming in here. I keep hitting. Wait, this clip is a bit buggy, so I think I cut it for a while. Yep, but I got a kill. So what I actually did was I just kited Kalista because she was squishier than Jarvan. Okay, excuse me. So I kited Kalista because she's squishier than Jarvan and is easier to kill. Then I told my support Annie to hit Kalista instead of Jarvan. So what Kalista made a mistake on that fight is that she just kept going in, and then she thought her Rend would be able to kill me. But then she made a mistake. I got a kill instead, and then Annie and I got away safely. As my first item, I bought the pickaxe because I had no my gold wasn't enough for the BF sword. But I will recommend you getting BF sword if your gold is enough for that. the AD bonus is super good. Right, so I keep farming, trying to push it away because I want to get the early experience fast. If I get to level 6 faster than her, we will be able to engage faster and also roam and get the objective. And as you can see in that clip before, uh, Jarvan just came in and just came in an EQ, which I then used my E to block that Q damage. But unfortunately, I died here because they both focused me, and then I couldn't do much. I had no heal, I had no flash. Well, it's not bad. So I bought the Dorn's Blade because I wanted to have that 6% life steal, since Kalista deals pretty good amount of damage at this point with her rend. And okay, at this clip, I currently now have the 3 main components for the Infinity Edge, and if I recall, I will be able to get my Infinity Edge, but then this LeBlanc, the god. Okay, she tried to kill, but she couldn't make it. Okay, Kalista comes in. Yep, she does comes in. Okay, and then I Q W, bam, bam, bam. I just keep kiting her, bam. Yep, I died here. I died here. Oh no! Yep, I died here. Okay, so I just kept kiting Kalista. Basic attack after basic attack. She she actually made a really bad play there. She was not supposed to fight 1v1 against me, because I had the 3 components for Infinity Edge, which deals a lot of damage. And I have this auto attack reset from my W, so I just do basic attack and then W directly. So it looks like 2 boomerangs come up from 1 basic attack motion. And then after that, I just Q instantly because that will deal damage. You could have used ulti there, but it's not worth it because you can actually kill her without the ulti. But in that case, I should have ulti because Talon was coming from the middle side while I was kiting Kalista to the right side. Then I should have kited further away from the Talon. Oh, in this clip, I think I killed the Talon. I just keep poking him. Okay, I dodged that, because I knew he would slow me. Okay, I throw the boomerang. I heard hitting sound, so I try to ward it, because I don't want to get too close and get bursted by him. Okay, I pop my ulti because I know I'm really sure I can kill him. Boom, boom, Q. Okay, I pop my E. Bam, no slow. Bam. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Give some feedback on how the video is. Like, do you like it or not? What information should I make? And what more features do you want? Like, let's say ranked games and stuff like that. Well, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Really. Thank you guys so much.